Welcome back to the God Up Knicks podcast, everybody. What a good day to be a Knicks fan, right? Is that right?
You know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
that's that's usually what we say when we lose. but honestly, not. They played a great game. I'm not gonna lie. I said this when they made that trade for Kristaps Porzingis. I said that team is going to be hard to defend, bro.
Yeah.
They're,
But you
they're
know
going to
what?
be hard to defend. They're going to
That
be
guy
hard.
got to stay healthy.
I mean, if he does, the sky's the limit for that team. I mean, to be honest with you, he doesn't have to do much to stay healthy on that team. You know what I mean? Because
Because
if
he's
you
the
look at,
fourth option.
yeah, like if you look at what he did tonight, all he did was take threes. Like,
Nah. He did more than that. He bailed them out because if it wasn't for his scoring, we would have won that game.
no, I'm saying, but most of them was like open threes. He was hitting. He hit a lot of threes. He hit a
He
lot of
did. He
threes.
did. He was knocking them down.
Especially at the end. One of the parts that got me upset was there was a play where Jason Tatum was getting who's guarding him? Might have been RJ. Yeah, it was RJ on Jason Tatum, and he went in the post with RJ, and Hartenstein was on Kristaps. He came over to help, and he was about to pass it to Kristaps, but I guess one of them fouled Tatum, so that stopped the play. But right after that, Tatum looked at Julius and was like, "You gotta rotate." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly that was part of the system to rotate. Like, he's going to double on Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, the very next play, Jason Tatum gets the ball. Hartenstein goes to double him, and Julius rotates slow. Three. You know what I'm saying? From Kristaps.
Yeah.
So it's like you just, and like I said, I think I was talking to one of my boys in one of my group chats, and he was like, "You think Kristaps is really going to hit more than 2 threes?" I said, "Let me tell you something. I know my team.
Yeah.
They cannot guard the three."
Yeah. And
So
have him
trust me.
out there.
Yeah, take that. Unfortunately, but anyway, shout out to the chat. We got my number one hater in the building, of course. How you doing, Dante? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. You know what? That other comment I can't put on the screen. But anyway, I don't want any more hate from you, Dante, until I get my cards. And we know I ain't never get my cards. So all that. Anyway, let's get this started. Let's talk about this team that we clearly love so much to come on here and talk about even when they lose, right? Anyway, that was a good one. Look. I know. That's my boy. My boy. I know you. You know me. That's all love. But anyway, so let's start how we always start.
Look at these numbers.
Let's get these numbers going. First off, before we talk about the numbers, which you're going to be able to tell from the numbers anyway, Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson basically got locked up tonight. I don't know what the hell it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. They were getting shots, especially Jalen. They were getting the shots they wanted. They just couldn't knock them down. I don't know if it was great defense, if it was just the first night. You know what I mean? You got to knock the rust off. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. I'm not tripping over it, especially because they played terrible and we only lost by 4. You know what I mean?
We was in the game throughout, though. I think their biggest lead was 12, maybe.
Yeah, and we kept bringing it right back. We actually took the lead at one point. We were up by what, 4? I think or something like that.
4 or 5, yeah.
So, you know,
no, 6.
Yeah, but it just takes a few plays, and a few of those plays, just some poor decision making and bad transition defense, and There you go. You know, a lot of turnovers. The turnovers, man. Jeez.
Mm, yeah,
Turnovers. It's ridiculous. Everyone's
those,
getting
those,
turnovers out there.
yeah, they back and you're getting that rest off. But
Yeah.
I think Jalen and Randall, it was more of a first day jitters type of deal. They're
Yeah.
gonna shake it off because I don't expect that from Jalen all season. So we'll
Yeah. I
see.
mean, I'm not gonna expect Jalen at all to play like that. I think Jalen really, and let's be honest, he was being guarded by freaking Drew Holiday. Like Drew
Mhm.
Holiday is like probably one or two best on-ball defenders in the league right now at the point guard position.
Yeah.
Outside of like him and Marcus Smart, like I mean, like I think he's still better than Marcus Smart. You know what I mean? Like there's no question about that. But you know, that is the team we're going to have to worry about. That is why everyone who was a Knicks fan was clamoring, let's go get Drew Holiday, because they just didn't want Drew Holiday to go to the Celtics.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I mean, if we could stop everybody from making a trade, like, you know what I mean? Like we'd look crazy. The roster would look ridiculous. But unfortunately, this is what we got. But I will say, like I said before we get into the numbers, which you will see from the numbers, if it wasn't for RJ and quickly, like
Yeah, quickly look good out there.
it'd been over. And I hope quickly keeps this up. Clearly, he likes playing well against the Celtics. But RJ Barrett start since he's at the top. I don't know why they always put him at the top. It's odd.
I thought it was alphabetical, but I'm
Yeah,
looking at the names now. It's really not.
it's not. Like I don't know. I don't understand why it does that. And why is Grimes the point guard? Anyway,
Nah, NBA be messing up sometimes though. They really do.
be tripping. So anyway, RJ. I mean,
Yeah, RJ.
he. What can I say? He
looked
didn't
the
look
same.
amazing. He didn't look
Yeah.
amazing. It's not like he had an amazing game, but he played with his heart. You know, what I mean, as he usually does. He had, head down, getting into the paint, making big plays. I mean, he got blocked a few times from
Yeah.
Porzingis and somebody else. But you know what I mean? Like he does what he does best. Get to the basket. He's been knocking down the three a little bit better than people expected him to be doing. I almost said me, right? I almost said I. Anyway, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. just keep shooting them at a high clip. 40% tonight. You 2 for 5. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing crazy, but at least he's not someone you can just leave open. You know what I mean? That's what we want. We don't want someone to just be a dummy out there. 8 of 20, 6 to 7 from the free throw line, which is what we want. They had him out there taking a technical free throw.
Yep.
And he made that one. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, RJ. +6 on the plus minus. 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And that's the part of RJ's game that I do want to see improve, the rebounds and assists. I know, like, the thing is that, okay, good, you could put up the points. You're not going to be able to do that every night. So what else can you bring me outside of just putting up a lot of shots? Because at that point, what's going to happen is coach is just going to sit you. You know what I mean? So get some more rebounds. I mean, like, there was one rebound out there. I don't know what happened. He grabs the rebound. Somehow Porzingis ends up with it and finishes it before the buzzer for the end of the third quarter.
Mm.
I'm like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to secure that.
Yeah.
Especially at that point, you know what I mean? You got to secure that. So, I want to see him just be a little bit more effective on the boards. And you know, I mean, he does pass the ball. I mean, it's not like he's a ball hog, but if he's on a fast break, he's
taking it.
He's taking it. Like,
he's not passing that.
There's nobody, and everybody knows. Like, it's like, all right.
It's almost a shame because it was. I think it was 2 opportunities tonight where he could have passed it and we would have got those points because he still goes, but he misses the layup. He doesn't finish.
Yeah, I mean, he has been doing a better job at drawing fouls. Within the past couple months, I'll say, including starting at the end of I guess starting in the playoffs, he's been doing a lot better at getting to the basket and drawing the foul, and not
Right.
just getting to the
Getting to the
basket and
basket, right.
missing the freaking layup.
Right. Exactly.
So I mean, that's one thing I would like to give him credit for, but there's other things. But what you see from RJ tonight? Talk to me.
I mean, he looked the same. I mean, yes, there were some. I felt less shaky. Excuse me. I felt less shaky when it came to his 3-point shooting. I actually felt a little bit more confident. He missed a few of them, but still, the miss wasn't like traumatic. You had Robinson there, to clean up and Harkenstein and stuff like that. So, but I mean, he looked the same. I hope that what you were saying as far as him getting to the line, I hope that continues, because until he's able to finish around the rim at a higher percentage, like, we at least get those attempts at scoring. So,
yeah, I mean, I got to give him credit. He has been getting better at all around as a basketball player. Even he got a steal in there. That's what I want to see. I want give me some steals, give me some blocks. But 2 turnovers and 2 assists doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? I don't care how many assists you get. Just limit the turnovers. You know what I mean? He only got 2. But I just want to see RJ become more of a leader instead of just trying to. I feel like he wants to prove he's an all-star instead of just trying to be a really good basketball player. You know what I mean?
I mean, being a good basketball player is one thing, but to try to be a leader on this team, I mean, you already have Randall, who kind of demands respect. You have Jalen Brunson, who also demands respect. So for him to try to still be a leader amongst these 2 giants compared to him, you just got to focus on your game.
Yeah,
like quickly, just focus on being a better basketball player. That's what he should do. I feel like he's already ahead of the game, though, because of all the knowledge and training that he had from experienced NBA players. So just focus on the game.
You know what? I did. When you said that, it made me think about the fact that RJ actually does play a lot with the bench unit, and I think he does that because the coach does that. Like, I think people go a little bit far because he does play a lot with the bench unit. I think they like the coach wants him to play in the second unit. Nah, I just think the coach knows RJ plays best when he can be the guy. And on this team, the only way he can be the guy is if he's not running with Jalen and Julius on the floor. So, I mean, I think that's what coach is seeing. He's not saying, I want you to run with the bench. I think it's just, this is a unit you can lead. And for the most part, for the most part of the game tonight, him and Quickly just took over and just kind of just kept them in the game. You know what I mean? And that's what you want to see. Proud of RJ for that, and proud of Quickly as well. We can already start talking about Quickly. Quickly was 7 of 11 from the field. 5 of 7 from 3. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Still had the 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, but he ended up with 23 points. It was a -3 on the plus minus.
24.
I said 20. What did I say?
23.
I said 23. I see the 3 in
the negative 3. Yeah.
24 points.
Yeah.
And thank you, cuz.
He was balling.
He was balling. And the thing about Quickly is he starts to, if you let him get in rhythm, you're not gonna have a good game.
Yeah.
You gotta get up in him. You know what I mean? Pause. You gotta, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Pause. You gotta get up in him. You know what I'm saying? As they say in basketball.
You can't say pause and then repeat the statement that you paused. That unpauses it.
My man said that unpauses it.
Yeah,
that definitely plays it. It does press play, and you're right about that. So my bad.
You just gotta stick him with D.
What is going on here?
All right, sorry.
What is happening?
Sorry.
Anyway,
You gotta play better defense.
you gotta play
to not let him get.
You gotta play very aggressive defense,
right,
against Quickly. You got to play very aggressive defense against Emmanuel Quickly. If you want to stop him from getting in rhythm, because that's the kind of player he is. He's that's kind of why everyone thought he was just a 6-man for a long time, is because he's one of the guys that he can get in rhythm and go off, but he has to get in rhythm. He can't just sometimes he just can't just start off. Sometimes he just starts off and he's good.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes him to the fourth quarter to get going. You know what I mean? We've seen plenty of games of 3 quarters. We don't know who that guy is.
Yeah.
And then fourth quarter is like, oh, that's who it is.
Yeah.
There you go. He found it. So the thing about Quickly is, we talked about earlier today, he's got to prove himself. You know what I mean? Like, he's got this extension thing looming over. Everybody's talking about that he didn't get at the deadline, which he's still going to be a restricted free agent anyway. You know what I mean? It's not like the Knicks don't want him. Like, sometimes, like I get we might need content sometimes, but let's relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to talk about something.
Like, you got to talk about something. Like, you know what I mean? But I think about the fact that Quickly, like, is probably our best 2-way player on this team by far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, by far.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? I don't think the Knicks are treating him like anything. I think there's a 2-way agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this is what we're gonna do. They're not just like letting him rock. Like, you know what I mean? And he didn't come out there with an attitude tonight. He came out, like you said, professional. Just does his thing. So I don't know. How'd you feel about what you saw from Quickly tonight? How he balled out?
Before I mention that, I just want to say that's a really dope hoodie you got on.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't get compliments like that.
My cousin got style over here. I just want to point that out. But Emmanuel Quickly, he looked great. Like, he came out confident. He came out with his head up. There was a couple plays where I felt like he held the ball a little bit too long, but outside of that, I feel like he made some good plays. He had 4 assists, 6 rebounds. I mean, like, he was balling. 7 for 11, 63%. Was the highest shooters percentage for people who were actually shooting out there? Yeah, he was doing. What more could you ask from him?
Yeah, especially
minus turnovers. Yeah, I mean,
especially when Jalen's not balling.
Right. He kept us in his game.
Man, I don't know. I'm telling you right now, the day he's not a Knick, because it's gonna happen. Let's be honest, guys, it's gonna happen at some point. I'm not saying it's gonna happen this year or next year, but at some point he won't be a Knick.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the saddest day of my life. Because saddest day of my life. Anyway, so I definitely fully appreciate everything that Quickly brings to this team.
For sure.
From the 2-way basketball play, the energy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he's out there, even after he made one of the shots, like, just the celebrations, I'm like, there you go. That's the Quickly I want to see right there. Yeah. Like, when he's not doing the celebrations, something's off.
Yeah.
Something's off. But when he starts celebrating, all right, y'all in trouble. In trouble. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for 2 or 3 plays, this is a different game. You know what I'm saying? This is a completely different game. They got bailed out by, listen, they got bailed. Porzingis bailed them out tonight.
Do you think the booing was something that maybe pushed him to perform like this, or you think he was ready to show up in the Garden?
Hell no. He knew this was coming. He was ducking the Garden for years, bro. He was ducking the Garden. You know how many times he came to the Garden in that game? No matter what team he played for, he just didn't play that game. I counted it. It was like 4 times over the past 4 years where he came to, he played in Dallas for 2 years, I guess. So we only saw him twice a year, and it was once in the Garden and once over there. And he definitely didn't play in the Garden either of those years. I think when he went to Washington and he was there, I think he sat that game as well. But he played when we went to Washington. So of course, on opening night, he's a Celtic on a team that's dominant. Yeah, I'm gonna play. You know what I mean? And he comes and he drops 30 points. You know what I mean? And no shade. He looked great. He really did look great. They fit in very well.
Yeah, even preseason, I was watching him. I was just like, yo, this dude took it to another level because he's moving. I mean, I just feel like, well, anyhow, I don't want to get into that, but go ahead. Who are you talking about, Manuel quickly?
First of all, guys, just understand we don't miss Porzingis.
No,
it just fits well.
I don't even want him back.
So. I don't want him back. I mean, a lot of Knicks fans do want him back. In this with Brunson and all that, like,
well, a lot of Knicks fans didn't want to let him go.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a majority of the fan base, I don't even think there was a majority. I think it was literally split in half, like who just didn't want him here and just and really wanted him to stay. You know what side I landed on? I didn't care about. I didn't think he was a bad player.
No,
I just hated the fact that he never stayed healthy.
Yes, and that was the biggest thing. Like, that's what I didn't want to say because I'm like, yo, you know,
you don't want to jinx him and stuff like that.
Not that I have that power, but
right.
It is a reality. You know, what season has he played in the NBA where he wasn't injured for some period of time?
Right. Every single year he's played in the league, he's been injured.
So that's what I'm, you know
what I mean?
He look great now, but like, is he gonna be able to sustain that throughout the entire season?
There you go.
So I'm not too worried. That's why I was just like, I'm not mad about tonight's loss because he was that factor. You know, don't get me wrong, Jason Tatum, he had a hell of a game too.
Yeah, like 30.
But then after a while, he went cold. He wasn't hitting anything.
Yeah.
So it was those points from Porzingis that made the difference. And let's say down the road he gets injured and you lose those points, like that game is ours.
Yeah.
You know, depending everything else running the way it's supposed to, or Jalen Brunson is not in a slump. You know, so that's why I think I'm not mad. We lost by 4 points.
Right.
A game that we should have won.
Right.
But we lost by 4.
We lost by 4 points in a game where let's get this right back up here. We lost by 4 points in a game where Jalen Brunson shot 6 for 21, and Julius Randle shot 5 for 22.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Julius Randle looked like he was sleeping out there. To be perfectly honest,
some people were saying. Somebody was saying on Twitter, they were like, I don't know what is up with this new Julius. I want the old angry Julius. They said Julius been smiling too much. He been in commercials. He been on Jimmy Fallon. He's like, I don't know about this Julius.
He's making strides to be a better person. So
I mean he's becoming a star. So when that happens, you're around not just NBA stars. Now you become part of the star crew. Like, you're not just an NBA player now.
Yeah.
So like, I understand the change in persona, but dog, come on, bro. Give me some attitude out there. I don't know what the hell that was.
I thought he was gonna get a little like fired up when Al Horford dunked and like he kind of hung on the rim and then like bumped into him while he was hanging. I think it was the first quarter. I thought he just was like, come on. And then he got right back into it. I was just like, wow. I'm like, usually like he's like pointing to the ref, yo, ref, check this out. Why is he doing like, but nah,
now that I don't mind. The ref thing,
no, for sure.
But
he didn't get fired up at all. So I was like, all right, this is new Julius.
And it was weird because most of the game they stuck Drew Holiday on him. And he just couldn't overpower him. There was a couple times he did. I mean, but he ended up 5 for 22, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And before the game, he was talking to Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith said, what are you gonna improve? He said my goal is to improve every year. And of course Stephen A. in front of everybody's like, well, what are you going to improve? You know what I mean? And then Julius fired back with the, well, you tell me, Coach Smith. You know what I mean? Like, he hit him with the Coach Smith thing. Everybody started laughing, stuff, whatever. So Coach Smith, Stephen A. says, excuse me, He said, well, he said, you're strong, you're fast, you're best when you're attacking, you're getting to the basket, you're being aggressive. And he's like, yeah, I want to get in. And he's like, yeah. And it's funny that you say that. Like, I want to get back to that. And then he goes out there and, kind of like, but not for nothing. Not for nothing. They played good defense on Julius. I don't think Julius didn't try. I just think the intensity was different in Julius. And it's opening night. Like I said, I'm not going to overreact. I do think at some point the honeymoon period wears off, and then you're in the grind of the season, and day in and day out, and media's talking shit. The old Julius is gonna come right back out. Like it's Julius. He's gonna get right back there.
I hope some of the old Julius comes back, and not all of it, because it was a bit much.
It was a little bit too much at times.
But he looked healthy. I mean, remember he had surgery in the postseason, so
right after they got eliminated, he went and got the ankle cleanup or whatever it was, something. I forgot what kind of ankle surgery it was. What alarmed me for Julius tonight is the 1 for 5. That's 4 missed free throws, and we lost by 4. You know what I mean? Like,
good point.
These are, and that's why he had the biggest negative in the plus minus tonight. These things matter. You know what I mean? You got to hit your free throws, bro. Yeah. Like especially in the night when your shot is just not going in. There's nobody guarding you. It's just you. You know what I mean? Like these count. These count. You got to make these count. First game though, like I said, no overreaction. It's just that's the team over there that you want to beat, because that is one of the teams you're going to be looking to have to beat at some point if you want to go anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to go through the Celtics.
There's people already talking about it's the Celtics' year, that the championship's in the bag for them.
I mean, it should have been years ago when they were in the finals.
Yeah,
but the Warriors happened. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you got a guy like Porzingis there, and he starts bailing you out, because if you look at it, how much did Jaylen Brown have tonight?
He didn't have much, like 14 or something. Oh, 11.
Yeah, he had 11 points. You know what I'm saying? Like Tatum, if there's no Porzingis, this game is over.
This is what I'm saying.
This game is
this
over.
Is what I'm saying. So he needs to stay healthy, or else that chemistry that they had is.
He hit 5 threes. That's a lot of threes, bro. Like it's not the NBA record, but
it is.
In a game like
a leader now in 3-point shots,
bro.
That's cool.
Let's see. Tim Bontemps says Chris Stapps on the F Porzingis chance, because they got real crazy.
Yeah, I heard that like third quarter or something.
Yeah, it was fourth quarter, but I was just kind of like I'm with it, but like not now. Like he's killing us right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really going off. So I don't think this is the time to be talking trash about like F Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? Because we just look bad.
It's too late. I should have done that earlier in the game when he was going off. Like,
right. You don't do it when
for the fourth quarter where it doesn't make a difference anymore.
You do it when he got 27. Like, come on. So anyway, he says the crowd chanting that for me, it was fun. I was just enjoying that and kind of using that as motivation to make some big plays at the end. And that's my thing. It was really, really fun to play in that type of environment. And that's the thing. I got to like stress to Knicks fans. You guys make it easier for these guys. Y'all go to the game, y'all talk trash. What happens when you go to? Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest.
It's all cap.
Nah, it's not cap, bro. It's not cap. These dudes be at the game talking mad trash to these dudes.
Yeah.
Mad trash.
Yes.
So that's why the Garden has its name. It's not just because of New York. It's part of like that's the attitude. But why is it that every single time, it don't matter who it is, it don't matter what team they on, they come here, there's somebody's gonna have a big game in the Garden. Win or lose, one of them is gonna go off because somebody in the stand said something and they heard it. And it's like, all right.
Nah.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's stories.
Listen,
there's plenty of stories.
Nobody likes a hostile work environment, right?
No,
so there's no way you showing up for work and everybody's screaming at F you, that you're like, oh, I love this. This is great.
No, bro,
this is really motivating.
You gotta understand. This fans like this everywhere.
Especially since it's the first time you've been back in how? Come on, no. Like
this is trust me. I'm not saying Porzingis. I'm not talking about him right now.
But the reason why people go off in the Garden is because they're preparing themselves for the Garden. You know what I mean? Because they know how rough it's going to be in the Garden, right?
Nah, it's not about rough. They know they go for the stage. They don't care about the roughness. They don't care. They don't really care.
It's one of the loudest basketball. So they're preparing for that. It's not that, oh, yeah, I heard something, so now I'm motivated. Nah, they were motivated from before they got off the bus because they knew they was coming to the Garden.
That's facts. So that's fact. Especially Porzingis. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Porzingis in this case because Porzingis knew he's the game. You know what I mean? Like he knew this was gonna happen.
His NBA, like when we selected him, he got booed. He's used to it.
He knows. He was like, listen, they booed me when I got drafted. They're not gonna boo me now.
Didn't even put on a jersey yet.
Yeah, he was getting.
Didn't even put the hat on yet, and they booed him. You know what I mean?
My man didn't even get to stand up. Yo, they didn't even get to see who he was, bro.
Exactly. Like, they were like, "Oh, it's not who we wanted," and then they loving him, right?
They love him. I mean, so I know he was expecting it, but I do think there is something to like the Spike Lee kind of guys. You know what I'm saying?
I think it throws people off their game, though. I think if it didn't, people wouldn't do it.
I've never seen it actually throw off a Stars game. Like when he used to do it to Reggie, what happened?
Well, yeah. But you as a baller, you know that when you're in the game, a lot of that noise is tuned out. So like when it was like a timeout or they were reviewing some call or whatever, that's when they started to chant. Because even the crowd knew he can't hear him if he's in the game. You got to wait for him to slow down, not be in game mode for them to do that. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm telling you. Whenever I play ball, everything I did, I looked at the crowd for their reaction.
Really?
Because it's kind of like you're on stage. It's kind of like you're on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see. Like now, don't get me wrong. You're not paying attention to them, but you always look. You always look because there's always a heckler. But when there's a heckler, it always turns you up more because you expect people to talk trash. You expect people like, oh, boo, he's trash. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But honestly, if you really, really have been in like an environment where there's one heckler who's like extra, it always turns you up. It's never going to be like, he's just talking trash, I'm ignoring him. Nah, I hear you and I'm about to prove you wrong every single time, bro. I'm telling you, that's just how it works.
I tune all the noise out when I'm doing any type of anything. Like because I've played in competitive sport. I played basketball, I played volleyball, and like when you're paying attention to the opponents, you're paying attention to your team. Like it literally is white noise in the background.
Right. Yeah.
Until the play is stopped, that's when you start hearing the crowd and stuff like that, and then that's when you could get amped up. But I'm telling you, the only trash talk that makes the largest difference in any athlete is when it's from the opponent right in your ear, and when you have a moment to rest and you're not in game mode and you hear the crowd. I'm telling you, it's effective.
Yeah.
But if you're a professional and you can get in game mode just like that, then it's not.
Yeah. And nah, I don't think but like I said, I've never seen a heckler negatively affect a player. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen them do it to the point where they're like,
I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens. Like even when I remember there was like somebody they were yelling at Kobe when he was in the game, and then it was a whistle. Then Kobe stopped, and then he replied to him. So it was almost like he was being he was so in the zone. So you're right. Sometimes it doesn't have an effect, but it's in that in those moments where you're not in game or where I feel like that's when you're supposed to apply that pressure to them.
Right. Like you hear it, you hear it, but at this moment I got a job to do.
Right. Exactly.
But when we have a timeout, I'm gonna look over to you and I'm gonna let you know I hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they're at the free throw line, I'm gonna look over and be like,
come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you know that I hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like either way, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I might, because I like to talk trash.
If you knock down a shot, though, you know exactly who you're looking at that
point. Yeah. I don't even say much. I just smile. I'm one of those kind of people, and I just start laughing. I'll make a joke. I'll be like, I went down the court, backpedal. But you know what I mean? Like I enjoy that part of the game. So what I'm saying is when these fans come in there and they think like the F Porzingis chance is gonna negatively affect him. Nah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen as much.
It's not gonna happen
as you would like, but
nah. He hears it.
Never know.
He hears it.
If he was having a bad game, then maybe that would.
Right. He was having a good game.
Yeah, he was having a great
game.
You know,
on fire, and he like F Porzingis. He like, yeah, all right, I got more for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's a bozo. Joe says, hate to say it, guys, but I never had any doubt the Knicks were gonna blow this game. I'm not gonna lie. There was moments in this game where I'm like, we could win this game, but we could lose this game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, unfortunately, our main guys who we needed to ball out just weren't in the zone tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's looking at the numbers again. Get off these guys. I might want to talk about this team anymore.
If both Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle both hit one of those, what was it? Many shots that they missed.
5 for 22, 6 for 21.
Yeah,
like
just one.
Just give me one each.
It's a different game.
Yeah, and they could have both been 2-pointers. You know what I'm saying? And that ties the game.
Right.
If one of them's a 3,
exactly.
Dub.
But then it goes back to those foul shots again. So
right, and like I said, 1 for 5 from the free throw line from Julius. You don't want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we talked about Jalen's numbers. Jalen was off from the start. I think at one point Julius was playing well for maybe a couple minutes in the first quarter, and then like it just.
You have the shot chart active there, or
do I?
We can talk about Jalen, but yeah, I don't know. He came out. He looked like regular Jalen. It's just none of the shots were falling, and I don't know. I wasn't worried. I'm like, yo, it's Jalen Brunson. He's gonna figure it out.
He's gonna light him back up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be back to the how does he do it? Like that. He'll be back to that.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
That's his 3.
I'm like, yo, bro.
Big celebration. Yeah.
It's and that's the thing. So let's do the shot chart for Jalen. I don't want to look at all 21 of his shots, but I mean, why not? Listen.
Yeah, just put up and then see.
Oh, get out of here! Get it out of here! Apologize for this.
Oh, you hit the link?
At the link, yeah. Apologize. So that was way too loud anyway. Turn that down. Off. So we could just let this play, you know what I mean? Just he's getting the shots that he wants. He's just missing them.
You didn't share your screen.
I know. I'm still trying to. Why did he do that? You know what? I know exactly why I did that. Pardon me. It's been a minute, clearly, guys. Clearly, it has been a minute. All right. There we go. Okay. So, he's getting the shots that he wants. He's just not knocking them down. And then, like I said, it's also good defense by Jalen Brown. But, he struggled. I think his first 4 shots he missed.
I'm not worried. I'm not concerned that this is going to be for any long period of time.
Yeah.
He's going to figure it out. I think after this game, he's going to be like, you know what? Never again.
Yeah. Look at these. These are shots he makes all the time. I am not worried.
High arcing floater that just fell in. Like, I don't even think it hit the net. It just fell in. I was just like, damn, what a shot.
Yeah. Like, these are all shots that Jalen makes. Like, every last one of these shots that he's missed, look, I'm getting to the spot. Boom. Too strong. You know what I mean? Like, these are all his. This is his bag. All of these, that's just, he's in his bag right now. Just missing. Nothing is working. To quickly make that, yes, quickly. You know what I mean? And he put the sign up for quick. You know what I mean? Like, just spreading the love. You know, that's the quickly I want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's getting to his spots like right here. There you go. Finally, like he says, finally, I finally get one to go. But when he's when he's struggling, this team, like, it's gonna be hard for us to win games. Let's just be honest. But if Jalen Brunson was at least just half the Jalen Brunson that we wanted, good shot there. I mean, I think we win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really had a bad game. Like, he had a bad game. And like I said, credit to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday played really good defense on him tonight. That's what Drew Holiday does. Mm-hmm. That's why the Celtics wanted him. Plays like this, like he got to the basket. And not for nothing, Porzingis deterred a lot of shots tonight, bro. And that's something that I don't think a lot of teams are going to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, like I said, I'm not really worried. And we still ended up only losing by 4 points. We're going to keep going back to that because this is a game that the Celtics should have been like, they were beating.
They came out, they came out early,
like
a double-digit lead.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah, like, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me sometimes.
Oh, what do you think about that call where he shot the 3-pointer?
That's a foul. That's a foul.
But they called it.
They called it a flop. And my thing is that y'all didn't even stop the play. Look, he literally landed on his foot.
Right, and I think it's this right there. Yeah.
Yeah, he landed.
They said he did too much, and he got injured like that last season. So I mean, like that bothered me more than anything else.
Yeah, that was corny. That was
especially
really corny.
After calling Porzingis for was it a flop also?
Yeah, he got the flop.
Oh no, it was a defensive block or something like that.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah, when who was it? I think it was Grimes.
Right. Yep.
And then they kind of ran into each other, but Porzingis fell down. And
yeah,
like, come on. So I mean, I was like, wow, they really trying to cut out flopping, but they're not gonna call that too often, but they call it once just to put you on notice.
Mm-hmm.
But that other call, that was just bad, man. He landed on, like, you're not even supposed to be in that area.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of NBA players get hurt. So I was very disappointed in them for that.
Yeah, and that's plays like that. You know what I'm saying? And Tatum goes down, he hits the free throw, and for the technical free throw for that, and it's, what I mean, like, and that's momentum, kills momentum. The refs were making some shaky ass calls tonight. Like, I mean, I don't like resorting to that, but they were making some shaky calls, man. It just didn't make a lot of sense. Joe says 12 missed free throws is wild. Yes. And Julius is responsible for 4 of them, and he only took 5. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these guys got to knock down free. RJ he missed 1. Jalen, what was Jalen's?
I know he missed the tech.
Jalen he was
1.
It was 1. It was just 1
for 1. Yeah, and that was a tech.
That's another thing. He didn't get to the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's good defense, man. That's the guy. He was in. How long did he play? 30
minutes.
33 minutes, basically. 33 minutes, and he didn't get to the foul line. And he took 21 shots. That sounds like good defense to me.
Or bad reffing, but nah, it wasn't bad reffing.
Nah, that's good defense. Like, we're talking about Drew Holiday here. Like, I'm not even gonna try to shade it. That's good defense, bro. If you can keep a consistent high efficiency guy to what is it, 6-21? Yeah, listen.
Yeah, that's a good night.
That's a good night. You did your job. My man is back. He is back. Brunson and Randall lost the preseason slap box. Here he goes. Randall needs to get rid of them damn sketches. Listen, I told you he better not have a bad game in them sketches, or people gonna be on his head.
But you know what? Whoever his barber is now did a lot better of a job than they did. Whoever was giving him lineups when he was in LA.
Yeah, because he's in New York. They know how to line him up the right way.
You know what? You're right. Because it looks so much natural. Like when I was just like, yo, why? No wonder he grew his hair out. It couldn't find anybody to line him up properly.
He said no wonder he grew his hair out.
But it looks so much more natural now. Man. I like it.
Yeah, like, but you being in New York, I'm sure they're gonna lay like, yo, Poppy, come here, like, yo, like, come on, like, I don't know who is doing you crazy.
It's like I can't even look at it. Just get it. Just get in here.
Come
Sit down.
Hey, Poppy, go on. Sit him down the chair. Grab the toilet paper. Like, listen, I don't know what's wrong with you. But who we got? Tune, what's going on, cuzzo? You're of course, it's RJ gotta go. Yep.
Oh my God, straight out the gate, huh?
Straight out the gate. You know, this is number 1
points.
Listen, he didn't even look.
Damn.
You telling me you gonna look at this and say RJ gotta go? I'm good. I know he's messing with me. He's messing with me, but he also does want RJ to go. He doesn't like RJ. He just doesn't like. A lot of people just don't like RJ because of how he plays, just the way he looks. He's stiff. You know what I mean? He's not efficient.
He don't like the traditional baller that
right
wins games, but whatever.
Right.
Everybody different.
Everybody's different. So he said we still would have won even with him playing like shit. Yeah, you're right. I think it was Brunson we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Knicks had a meltdown at the free throw line. Joe, it would be amazing if we could hear your voice. But we appreciate you being here. Thank you for attending the first show.
Well, you know what? Technically, it's the second show.
And it's the second show, and he did make the first show. So we're not even gonna do you right there, man. So you can say some love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Thank you for all you do for your service. Appreciate your service. Toxic. Your opening night. Yeah. 26 million for what? We not doing that. I'm not messing with Brunson, bro. He's good. Let him rock. Let him rock.
We're better than this. Come on, guys.
He's better than this. Toxic. His name is Toxic. What am I talking about? You're right. Right
I'm telling you who I am.
He's like, listen, it says Toxic. Joe said he literally landed on his
foot. Yeah. That's the Jason Tatum thing. Yeah.
The Jason Tatum thing. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the first month of the season officiating is always super weird.
Yeah, you know why? Because they're implementing the new rules, so they're getting everybody accustomed to what they're going to be calling, so they shape the NBA better. So yeah, it is going to be weird. That flopping call caught me off guard. I was like, what?
Listen, the amount of retweets the tweet gets when they come out, the NBA Ref Association, when they put out the tweet and said that this was actually a foul on such and such at this point of the game.
Oh, after the fact?
After the fact.
After the game?
It's going to come out. No, they do it every they have to. Every time they miss a call, they review it, all the missed calls from the night before, and they post them.
Who wants to hear that, though?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's that for?
Why are you telling me this the night after we just lost because of a crucial call? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's just me. You're just making me not like you. What
exactly.
You going to admit your mistake, like right in front of me, like after I just lost?
When it doesn't matter at all whatsoever, can't affect or change anything, then you're gonna admit it. No, it's all right. We're good.
I just lost $3 million. Like, yo, my bad. I actually meant to say put it all on red, but I said black by accident. I'm punching you right in the face, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out tomorrow, and like I said, the amount of retweets that tweet gets, watch, is gonna be people are gonna be losing it because, like, like, come on, all you have to do
we
is go
saw
back
it.
and look at it. Yeah, we saw it. I mean, even Doc Rivers saw it.
Yeah,
and it's good to hear Doc Rivers without his voice being hoarse. You know what I'm saying? For once,
I could not hear the Knicks stream. I was listening to the Boston stream.
Oh, yeah. I was on the what they play on ESPN, or was it?
I don't think so because I was on ESPN. I think it was
TNT? Was it TNT?
Who was playing on ESPN?
Let me double check because it's sitting right here, right in front of me. They played on. It was ESPN. That's weird.
No, because I was on ESPN and it
You
wasn't
on
working.
Wait, not.
Joe said it was ESPN, but
Yeah, it was on ESPN.
No, I was on NBA TV. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I know it was on ESPN because that's what the Spurs game is on right now. First of all, this Wembanyama guy.
I got it on behind me, but I can't see Jack.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the team to be watching, man.
All he has to do is stay healthy. That's it. That's what I said. I was like, he's gonna be a beast. He just gotta stay healthy.
That's the team I am watching behind the scenes.
Because he got those Bambi legs, and he be doing like crossovers and stuff, and I'd be concerned. I'd be like, oh,
yo, look. First of all, I think like first 30 seconds of the game, we already got a block on Kyrie. His career just started. He blocked Kyrie.
Yeah, they said that he's gonna make all defensive team in his rookie year.
That kid is gonna.
He better.
That kid might be able to bring that team to the playoffs in his first year.
Yeah, he will.
Because his first bucket was a 3. Like, he's not just, bro.
Yo, his gather to the hole.
Yo,
it's literally one step.
I said I was Joe. You know, I got no street lights out here in PA. Oh, he's here. See, I had it on full screen. When it's on full screen, I can't.
I can't see this chat. I can't see anything.
Let me in, yo. Let me in, man. Let me in.
What's good? What's good? I couldn't see.
I don't know where my headphones is. Don't ask me where nothing at, bro. All my shit is scattered, yo. I don't know where nothing is, but I'm here. No headphones.
Wait, did you move?
You moved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the lights in the background. Like, hold on.
It look good.
When you having a little get together, man. Come on.
Hey, listen, man. It's a long drive out here, bro.
You right?
How many hours from New York? Is it 3 or 4?
Probably talking 2 hours at least.
Oh, 2?
Maybe
That's
3.
not bad. That's like
maybe three with traffic.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Wow. That's crazy.
Because I'm like 2 hours. I'm like 2 hours from Jersey City. Almost.
What part of PA? Is that like Allentown?
East Stroudsburg.
Oh, okay, Stroudsburg. Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna pretend I know where that is.
I've heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, East Stroudsburg. Okay. I know my friend. He actually lived in West.
Yeah, he was in West, and then I had a homie up in North.
North Stroudsburg, and maybe there's no North.
It's by the Poconos, y'all. It's by the Poconos.
Okay.
It's by the Poconos. Okay.
Yeah, right. I know y'all know the Poconos.
Yeah. I've been there a couple of times. Yeah. All right.
I'm sure you have.
If you're from New York, like your getaway was the Poconos.
Right. That's it. You going to pay? Oh, you going to the Poconos? Like,
the Poconos. Okay.
Niggas, I went on vacation.
Like, I went on vacation. You was in the Poconos. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That is exactly how it was.
Hey.
I ain't hate. It's funny because me and my wife and I, we were watching. I forgot it was one of these shows where these people get together and they send you somewhere for your honeymoon. And they sent like 2 other people to this tropical location, and the third group they sent to Poconos. I'm like, what? Like, why did y'all do that? Like, that's grimy as hell, bro. Like,
but really Poconos used to be like they do for romance though, because they were the ones who did that whole champagne hot tub thing.
Bro, so you sent me to the Poconos in the wintertime.
Maybe they like skiing though, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, they were miserable, bro. I watched the show.
Damn.
they were miserable, bro. They had that was a couple that really stayed together though, because they were like, yo, fuck the space. Like we gotta show each other love because this is trash.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, the Poconos is dope. I'm not hating on the Poconos, y'all. Poconos is dope. That is just not like the tropical location you would like to go to for a honeymoon.
No,
That's
not tropical at all. No.
kind of weird.
I'm not looking forward to winter out here, bro.
Winter not looking forward to you being out there.
I feel like them roads, yeah, man.
Be careful out there, boy. I'm sure
your boy gonna be staying put.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's see.
You see a lot of Amish neighbors out there, or you're not? That's more.
Nah, I haven't seen an Amish neighbor. Now you don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just saying because I think they come out there with the horses and they plow the streets. So I was just trying to see if that was your neighborhood.
I never seen nothing of the sort.
My man said the horses.
Yeah, you never seen that?
I haven't even seen the horses.
Yo, Amish people, they literally ride horse and buggy.
I know that.
They don't have
that. It's just seeing them plowing.
I made that up. They don't plow streets.
I'm about to say.
Last time I seen an Amish person, I was in Belize.
Really?
They out there heavy, bro.
Oh yeah?
Really?
Oh yeah. They out there selling watermelons and shit. All kinds of fruits on the side of the road.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Belize.
Y'all uncultured.
Hey,
come on, man. We just ain't been there
I just spent my summer in 3 different islands.
I just ain't been there yet. Yeah, I know like 3 people who are from Belize.
Yeah.
And they never told me nothing about the Amish.
Exactly. You know, don't go there. That's why I came here. So
nah, there's it's crazy. So there's like a whole like bunch of people out there that like speak like different languages and shit, but when they speak English, they all got the same accent as well.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess
to teach it.
They know how to tease us because of social media at this point. So
yes,
like yo, Americans sound like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, CIA said Pocono's ghetto as hell.
I feel like now it is, but that used to be the spot.
It used to be the spot. I definitely had fun in the Poconos many times in my life, different stages. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the Poconos. Toxic also said, how do you let Albie Shaw cook us in the garden? KP ain't gonna make it running 38 minutes a night. Hell no.
You know, when I read that, I said AIB. Artificial intelligence.
Oh my god.
Nah.
I said artificial intelligence baller? Yo.
Nah.
Get Ricky out of here, bro.
Yo.
Ricky, come on, cuz.
I just wish it was a capital L. That's it. It would have changed my whole.
It was a capital L.
It would have changed my whole thought process. But I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be sure.
That's what he was trying to say. That is hilarious.
I've never seen an Amish person with an iPhone.
You see, he used to be driving and having iPhones. Nah,
man.
Driving?
They
not supposed to be operating machinery, bro.
No machines.
You know what's crazy? I actually heard some story and they were talking about, we are way off topic.
We're not talking about the Knicks no more? What happened?
Nah, I think we're talking about the Amish and the Knicks.
Y'all thought this was a Knicks podcast?
Gotcha.
You're gonna learn about this Amish community right now.
You're gonna learn about the Amish today. Nah, honestly, Archie Diacono, he's Amish. But just talking about the Knicks players, man. But I think they were saying some story I heard, and it was like he drove over there. I'm like, wait, drove?
Mm-hmm.
Like they changing rules? Like I thought that was like they followed like the same book from mad long ago. Like they updated the book.
Unless it's like Rumspringer or something like that.
Izzy says we owe Boston a whooping. I mean, we gonna get them. We played them 4 times this year. I mean, 3 more times, I'm sure.
Why do we always get them in the home opener?
I don't understand that. It's either
a little bit annoying, actually.
It's either the home opener or like the second game. Like always. Like we always play them either in the preseason. We played them like 7 freaking times.
You know what? They know what they're doing because they know that New York and Boston have this rivalry. And
yeah,
but I could wait to see them. I don't need to see them.
They don't gotta be the first game.
Yeah, I don't need to see them all again. Like that's not enough. It's not enough.
Hear that, Mr. Silver?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yo,
this dude said Tibbs hairline is Amish. You don't need no machines for that, right?
Yeah. Could you imagine an Amish hairline, bro? Yo, bro, you had the Amish joint. So, anyway, man, we at the point of the show where clearly we just talking about. Listen, if you're here and you're still here and you're watching, hit that like button.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Real quick.
You still here? You crazy as hell.
Yeah, you still here. Nah, if you still here, you really fucked it.
Yeah, you die hard. You die hard.
You die hard for real. I'm taking note.
Yeah, see, Izzy, it's a robbery. They gotta sell tickets. You're right.
Yeah,
I thought it, but yeah, it's a little annoying.
It's annoying, man, because it's not like back in the day. Like, it's not just because we're in New York and Boston, we don't gotta beef with every sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the Yankees and the Red Sox, bro.
Right?
Nah, bro, fuck them.
Oh, you know what? I just figured out why we lost tonight.
Wow.
Who is the one guy that loves to play against Boston that always has a phenomenal
Evan
game?
Fournier.
He didn't see not 1 minute.
You damn right.
He'd have went for 45.
Yep.
Tibbs. We gotta get Tibbs the hell up out of here.
You forgot.
You gotta realize when these situations arise and take advantage of these situations.
You got a cheat code. Come on, man.
Come on, man. You got Jordan on the bench. You got Jordan sitting right there on the bench, losing the game. You know what I'm saying? You need everything Jordan can bring you. And you just you want to be who's the coach before Phil Jackson in Chicago?
Collins.
Doug Collins. You want to be Doug Collins. Listen, man. Whatever. Listen, I'm with you on this. It's I don't know, man. I just New York and Boston. Typically, I know some people from Boston, and they are some dope people. I ain't gonna lie, they some dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no problem with Boston for real. But we're not supposed to like each other. We're not supposed to like each other.
Joe, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, I don't know what you talking about, bro. He said, I'm a Yankee fan. Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston, bro.
As a Yankee fan, I completely understand why you don't like Boston.
I don't like none of these niggas, bro. I don't like New England.
The Patriots.
Like Celtics. I don't like none of these jokers, bro. Those clam chowder eating jokers that live up that way, bro. I don't like
chowder washing it down with Boston tea. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Y'all go somewhere.
I don't like them, bro.
Yeah, but go back to Mass, man. Chill out. Anyway, here we go. We lost. Talking shit about Boston. Bro, Fournier would have had 40, 10, and 12 in the third.
Yeah, man.
Nah, facts. He'd have had to sit the whole fourth from you know what I mean, to ice his legs, and we'd have been up by probably 27 at that point. But like I said, this is why Tibbs got to go. You got to realize these opportunities. Every single time he sees green,
yep, he just go off.
He goes off.
Fire Tibbs, Joe.
Fire Tibbs. You gotta go. Tibbs gotta go. Anyway,
we 1-0. I mean, we 0-1. Like, get him out of here.
For real, like, this is a fireable offense, my guy. Fake New York accent.
Get him out of here.
That's probably why a lot of people from New York don't like Boston, because they feel like it's a fake New York accent.
I feel like they making fun of us. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they're making fun of us.
Yeah, like Boston. Like, all right, chill out, relax. We're going to the barber. All right, no, come on.
They sound like a caricature of like what a New Yorker is. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it.
Yo, he gotta go. He's gotta go, CIA. He's gotta go.
Yeah, bro. Hashtag fire Tibbs. Hashtag bench Grimes.
Grimes gotta go. I ain't gonna front. I'm not mad at Grimes, but Grimes tonight was looking a little soft.
I honestly don't even remember any play significant that had Grimes in it. Maybe when he hit a three. Did he hit a three?
Yeah,
he had the and 1-3.
Yeah, he had three of them.
Yes, by Jason Tatum. Yep,
he definitely hit some shots, but I think at some point something happened and the coach just pulled him out the game. He was like,
he had that pretty drive to the basket too.
I mean, 23 minutes.
23 minutes is 23 minutes. He played more minutes than Mitch. I don't know what happened with Mitch.
Mitch was in foul trouble, and Hartenstein was playing better.
Hartenstein was balling. I'm not gonna lie.
He was getting in. Whose head was he getting in?
That's
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, we ain't talk about that. That little scuffle between him and fake scuffle.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown was a little corny for that because he pushed him after the people got like in between them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, y'all was in front of each other already and you didn't touch him.
Let me see if I can find that because I didn't see the beginning of it. I only saw the aftermath.
You heard what Doc Rivers said. He said Jaylen Brown is happy that people got in between them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hartenstein, he like one of those white dudes you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah,
you know, it's just one of those white dudes. I do. My bad, bro. You got it.
I mean, he's a big dude. Like, why would
big motherfucker right there? His arm's long as shit. But it was funny because I was watching it and Jaylen Brown got in his face and he put. Because when he pulled his jersey, Hartenstein turned around like he was ready to swing at him.
Why he got hit with a T, bro? What'd he do?
He got hit with a T because they said he re-engaged.
Yeah. He was talking.
Somebody's grabbing my jersey. Like, I'm supposed to
That's what I'm saying. Like
not react at all.
No,
the
like,
rest tonight, yo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was
had an agenda, bitch.
I didn't want to say that, but it felt agenda-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else said it on Twitter. They were like late calls after a missed layup.
And they kept doing that shit over and over, bro.
Yeah, they did. They waited to see how the play went, and then
and then that happened mad times. And I'm like, I don't like jumping to that conclusion.
I was listening to Monica McNutt on the radio. Monica McNutt, she ain't like that, bro.
Yeah, it's them.
Oh, you know she the head analyst now, right?
For really?
Yeah, yes, man. Yes, sir.
That's fire. Making big moves. Shout out to Monica McNutt, yo. She has been like just climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
Climbing the ladder, yo. Really doing
it. She replaced Brendan Brown. Which is sad though, because Brendan Brown was excellent, bro.
No, you talked about him a lot. You talked about
nobody could break down some shit. Like when he break down, he like his dad, bro. He really like his dad. Mm-hmm. When he break down some shit on the radio, like you could visualize what's happening.
Shout out to Monica, man. She's you know what I mean, she's making moves and she's not doing the post game with them anymore. That's just done.
No more post games for her. She's radio now, bro.
Okay, listen. You find a lane, you stick with it, man. You stick with it.
The boys lost the good one.
Yeah, they'll definitely did. Yeah, they'll be all right. I mean, she's still a Knick. Has some, you know what I mean, some iteration of how it goes. But
yeah, Tom was giving her flowers today on the Barton Hahn show.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to Hahn. Hahn was big on.
They had her on the show. He was giving her he was giving her flowers. Boston 22 or 26 from the line.
That's crucial.
14 to 26 from the line. That's the difference in the game, folks.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I mean, we've been saying that for how many seasons now, though?
I mean, you know, it's if you want to continue to be out there and not make free throws and not get engaged in the game, I do feel like at some point, like Julius just couldn't really get into the game like he normally does. So, you know, I think it was great defense too. Like I said, I don't want to keep taking away from the fact that these guys played great defense. Like you added one of the best perimeter defenders in the league to your team. You added one of the best.
Word up, CIA. Fuck all that Boston shit.
You added one of the best perimeter defenders to your team. You added a good rim protector to your team.
A great rim protector.
You know what I mean? A great rim protector, you know what I'm saying, to your team. So you improve defensively, you space the floor, you give Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum more space to work. You just make them more deadly. Like
that team is a lot, bro.
Yeah, it is. And it's crazy because look at how close that game was.
Yeah,
all the way throughout. So it wasn't like at some point they just fell off and just after they was up by 20 points and then we just came back. Like, nah, like it was kind of back and forth all
It was
game.
a fight.
It was a fight. So, you know what I mean? I applaud the Knicks for what they did, but that is a team that once they get going and they get chemistry between those three guys, they're gonna be deadly. They're gonna be deadly. You know, four guys. Actually, four guys.
Yeah.
That's a deadly squad.
Very interesting, guys. I mean, he didn't play well, so that kind of plays into it.
Who, Jaylen Brown? Yeah.
DiVincenzo.
Oh,
15 minutes tonight.
Yeah. He didn't look great out there.
We talked about minutes before the season started.
Yeah, and who was going to be the guy?
I'm always be keeping an eye on this shit after every game.
I mean, he looks like the guy is going to probably, out of everyone, play the least amount of minutes. Especially if you got Quickly balling. If Quickly's balling, like,
I think that the pendulum is gonna swing between him and Grimes. I think on nights where Grimes has it going, like Grimes is pretty good tonight. I think that Grimes will play, and on a night where DiVincenzo is 0-4 from the field,
like tonight,
yeah, he's gonna play 15 minutes.
DiVincenzo was 0-4, 0-3 from the 3-point line. I mean, I
Wait,
think
he didn't hit any shots.
He missed it. He missed everything. I think the thing with Dante is he has to get in rhythm with this team. It's going to take him a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that.
He's the only new player.
Yeah, he's the only new one, and he's the only one that didn't make a bucket. So I'm not, you know what I mean? That just it just makes sense. But like you said, I do agree that at some point it's going to be him and Grimes just switching between, you know, who's playing well and who they both are. Their strengths are pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I guess when one's having a bad game, you could switch it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Grimes is a good shooter, but like DiVincenzo, like he if you look at his shooting repertoire from the Bucks to the Kings to the Warriors, like that dude gets that shot up and he does it. He pulls up from deep. You know what I'm saying? So once he gets in rhythm with this team, we're really gonna see between him and Grimes who is gonna like inch it out for that starting spot. Because if you're not in the starting spot, you're automatically at the bottom of the rotation, as you can see. You can't see now. You can see you're automatically at the bottom of the rotation if you're not in that starting spot. Because it's Hartenstein who's gonna be getting the backup minutes for sure. He's really your only backup big on this team outside of Sims. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say it. Sims is there.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't expect him to see too many minutes. But
the thing is, Tibbs doesn't play these kind of guys down here. That your McBrides, your Sims, your Jeff. You know, any of these guys. He's not gonna play them on games like against really, really good teams.
Yeah, not at all.
That's just what he does. Like I've noticed that when we play those really, really good teams, those guys are not gonna touch the floor. So, you know what I mean? Like on those nights, Dante will be the last guy in the rotation if he's not shooting well, like tonight, and Grimes is. But if it's the other way around, Dante's going to be the guy to take those minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do like what Jalen Brunson and Quickly look like next to each other as well. A lot. I saw that a lot tonight, and it looked good. It looked good. So, you know, I'm not saying that we need to sit Grimes. I just like the fact that we have options. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me. But when is our next game? Let's do this. Friday. We are playing the
Hawks
on at 7:30. Are we playing there? Oh, we're playing MSG again. There. MSG again.
Nope. Nah, it's the way.
They just lost tonight too.
Nah, it says MSG. Yeah, they're at MSG.
You sure?
Wait, no. Now it says State Farm Arena.
Yeah, that's not.
How is it on MSG and at State Farm Arena?
It's probably broadcasting.
Oh, it's probably broadcasting
on the MSG network.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not home again until November 1st.
Oh wow. Yeah, we play the Hawks and then we play the Pelicans on Saturday. So that's a back-to-back. Our first back-to-back of the season. That's going to be interesting because Zion already got a highlight.
Yeah.
Did you see what he did tonight?
Nah, I'm about to check all that tomorrow on my way. Not on my way to work, but as I'm getting ready for work.
Yeah, Zion put Triple J in the poster, just like everybody else does. But I don't know how this guy's a shot blocker, but he gets blocked. He gets like dunked on all the time. He's on everybody's like he's stay.
He never gives up. Whether he got the block or not, he follows through. So
Mutombo got dunked on.
Nah, Mutombo was actually a really good shot blocker, so I understand that. Like,
yeah.
Triple J is just a good shot blocker, so you shouldn't be jumping nearly that much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's the DPOY, bro. He got to try, even though he didn't look like it when he was over there.
Bruh, he's like, damn it, I got dunked on. Well, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen every play, every single time you get a chance to just jump without really thinking it through. But I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good shot blocker, but I think he's not gonna get up there like with the high flyers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a Rudy Gobert shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a different kind of or Mitchell Robinson kind of shot blocker. Like dudes ain't gonna really try to go dunk on Mitch. Like, you know, I don't really see Zion trying to dunk on Mitch unless he's on a fast break and Mitch is like next to him.
I think Zion be trying to dunk on anything that move, bro. If it flinch wrong, he trying to dunk.
If you saw that dunk, you can tell like Zion saw who he was and was like, oh yeah, I'm going for this. Yeah, he was like, I'm going for this. He saw like at split second, he just like, oh yeah, I'm going for this. Now, if it was Mitch, he's not finishing that because Mitch is a bigger body and he has long ass arms. Like he's just not gonna get that.
Get fouled the shit out of him first.
Yeah, that too. He fouled the shit out. Ain't no way Zion would have got that dunk off personally because Mitch is not gonna. You know, Mitch either did that and he did doing the head shake. I'm like, all right, relax, Mitch. But did you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
What do you think about it?
I probably should have been looking it up.
I've seen worse posters.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't even that crazy. But this is night one, and he hasn't played like damn near all the last season. So I'm like, all right.
He catches the fucking lob on the very next play.
I didn't see that.
So look, he catches the poster.
Mm-hmm.
The Grizzlies go back down, they miss. The Pelicans push the ball back up and they throw a lob to him, like a half-court lob.
Listen, bro, if that guy stays healthy this year, it's really over for the league. Bro, because he's way too efficient, bro.
Cooking this nigga.
Yo, he had 23, 7, and 3, bro.
He just went cross. He just went tween, right to left cross to the M1 on Triple J.
Oh yeah, when he split the defense?
No, that's when he dunked on him. After that, he went between the legs, right to left cross, and then finger rolled on him for the M1.
Bro, I don't know. That dude is if he can stay healthy, bro, he's gonna be a problem. He's really gonna be a problem. Yeah, like I said, 23.7 rebounds, 3 assists. He's not even close to final form, bro.
He's like Pikachu right now, bro. He's not even Raichu yet, bro.
Yeah, not even Raichu yet. He's just Pikachu. That's crazy.
Charmander right now, bro.
Yo, that is wild. That is wild because that made a lot of sense.
He's not even Charizard, bro. He's just Charmander right now.
He's just Charmander. Oh man. All right. Well, Friday it is against the Atlanta Hawks. And Saturday against the New Orleans Pelicans. So and Tuesday we play the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is going to be a nice. Of course, that's on TNT. Of course it is. It's in Cleveland and that's on TNT. So yeah, they're gonna make sure that those matchups are shown on national television. So we got a nice rollout. We started with the Celtics, then we get the Atlanta Hawks, then we got the Pelicans, and we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. We have to win 2 of the next 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't start off the season with 4 straight losses, 5 straight losses. Like we got to get a dub, at least 2 or 3 dubs out of this group because we're better than all of these teams that
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to play.
They didn't show this though.
What?
They ain't showing he swatted my man shit.
Who?
Zion tried to dunk on Triple J. He swatted him.
Oh yeah.
See,
See,
they fucked it up, bro.
they be trying to cover it up for Zion. See, it's the politics. It's the gatekeepers, bro. You gotta watch out for them, man.
He tried to dunk on him. He threw that shit back at him.
See, they ain't put that on the highlights. That should have been the next one. That should have been the next highlight. They ain't right for that.
They called a foul though? That ain't no foul. They called a foul, bro. That wasn't no foul.
They called a foul on the block.
Yeah, shit was clean as a whistle, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these refs got motives. They got motives, bro. They got motives. That's just me personally. But anyway, like I said, let's get out of here. Knicks lose tonight to the Boston Celtics, 108-104. Unfortunately, we didn't get to punch Kristaps Porzingis in the chest on his return to the Garden, but it's fine. We'll get him next time. He ain't gonna run forever. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get you're not gonna get bailed out by the refs forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, relax. I'm not worried about you. But anyway, we will see you guys Friday. Not sure if there's gonna be a pregame or postgame show, but either way, I don't care. We're going to
I could do a pregame, but I won't be around for the postgame.
That's fine. I'm just let's just be there for the pregame then. Well, we might not be able to do the postgame. Either one of us. You know what I mean? Like it might be too late and I might be too tired, to be honest with you. But I'm cool for a show, either one of those on Friday, and then even on Saturday back to back, just to get something going. I do have a job to go do, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we will see you guys this weekend. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
Why this dude only took 4 shots?
Jojo
in his own world right now. I'm wrapping the show up.
I'm doing the outro.
I'm just looking at Wemby like, what's going on here?
Oh yeah. I heard about that.
You got hurt or something?
No, I was trying to watch it earlier.
I don't know. I think they were just Pop was just trying to be extra cautious and probably sat him. But I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we will see you guys Friday. Until next time, you have a good one. Orange and blue lights, orange and blue skies, whatever the hell it is. You can have orange and blue lights on the crib and then orange and blue lights in the sky.
I might get some right back here.
You see, he got the idea. Come on, Rick, you ain't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. I'll see y'all later, man.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.